Hello again. My name is Emma and welcome to my channel. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was just watching something on TV and made me laugh. Okay, so I am doing a kind of like a DIY slash Christmas, not so much, and chit chat, kind of. Anyway, so I ended up cutting out, I had this like Christmas pad, and I think it was like 6x8, I think. They were small little squares, and they had all these little pictures on them, and I wasn't really sure how to use them, but I was like, it doesn't make any sense to fold them or to cut them into anything because they had characters on them. So I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna fuzzy cut them, and then I'm going to laminate them, and then I'm going to use them to make Christmas cards, plus with other embellishments. I think I showed that I bought some bows from Dollar Tree the other day, so I'll probably end up using some of that. Some of the paper might be pink, and some of the paper will either be red or green. But let me show you what I did so far, okay? So I have them right here, and I already put one through my laminator, and this is what I was talking about. They had all these little characters, and like this one and this one. Now, if you remember, I did stamp out, because I was trying my hand on stamping out some Christmas items, and I do think I showed you the little truck, the wreath, and I forgot what little leaf that's called, and the little present, and then I think I did stamp the Christmas tree and the ornament. Everything else, oh yeah, and definitely all the three Santa Claus. Now, I've been using these color art. I should have left it open, but I didn't leave it open. Hold on. So this is how they look like. And I'm still trying to learn how to work with them. Although I do get the idea now that you have to start with the lighter color and then work your way with the darker color. And that's what would give you that nice water look color. So that's what I use to paint the little truck. Now, as you can see, the little truck is kind of like greenish yellow, and there was snow on there, so I had to use like very light gray to make it look like snow, which it kind of does, because sometimes if you really look at it outside, sometimes, yeah, snow is kind of grayish white or something. I did use it for the wreath. That came out cute with the two color tones of green. The same with the, I don't know what you call that. And little present didn't come out too good, but I was still trying my hand on it. This was supposed to be purple, but it came out really dark, so I ended up using light purple. The Santa Claus's ones came out good because it was like just really red and white, and of course I used the tan color for the skin. And everything else, I did have this little snowman. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna laminate him as well. So I ended up laminating all the other ones, and this was the first sheet that I came out with. And now I'm gonna definitely have to cut all this out. And now this is the second sheet that I'm going to be using. So give me 1 second. I'm just going to prop you guys up here so you could see. That's my laminator. You can see what I'm doing. let me just come over here real quick. Make sure that you're seeing everything okay. Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure I have everything in. My laminator is already on, okay? So I'm just gonna put it through, and it's just gonna take it in. Now I like the way this looks because it looks like really like off-white, but then as it comes out through the other side, it's really clear. And I try to put as many little pieces on here as I could because, gotta get this guy down before he goes in. Okay, got it. It was gonna overlap and I didn't want that to happen. Okay, so it's coming out on the other side. And then I have, you know, everything else over here. I really have to fix all this up. Oh, this one didn't come out right, but that's okay. It came out a little bit, what do you call it? I don't know, maybe I held it wrong or something, I don't know. Well, the other one came out fine. And it's still going through. Kind of still folded at the end. I don't know why it did that. Okay, so as you can see, it kind of got folded right there. I don't know why, but okay, yeah, so that's my laminator. It's a swing line, and I'm just gonna shut it off because I don't need it no more. I'm not gonna be laminating anything for a while. And I try, like I said, I try to laminate as much as I can, especially when it comes to sheets, because you want to be able to put as many, you know, items as you can on there. So like I said, I don't know what happened here. Maybe I didn't hold it right. I don't know, but that's okay because I'm gonna end up cutting it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Always flip it a little bit like that, but I'm gonna cut it, so it's okay. There's nothing in the back, of course, it's all blank. So, and then I am definitely, because I did buy some more of that double-sided tape, but the one that's kind of like really thick. So I'm gonna be using that to give it that 3D, to give it that little bit of a lift on the card. So, and okay, so I got my 2 sheets laminated. And I usually have, I swear, when you're trying to find stuff, like I had lost a pair of scissors. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know where they disappeared to. But it's like one of, you know, your favorite scissors, you know? So I'm like, you know, don't know where it went. I don't know what happened to it, so let's just cut this guy because it was the one that got ruined. Usually when I cut things, I just cut around it real quick because you're going to be cutting around stuff anyway. I'm trying to cut this off because it already got ruined, so I don't have to really worry. Okay, so yeah, so it did get a little, I just follow what I did. I think I cut these way down to the line. And the other ones I left a little bit white around, especially the ones that I stamped. I mean, laminating stuff is like so cool. I mean, you could, if you want, you could even just directly laminate this on a card. Directly on the card if you want to make it, the whole card look shiny. And there's so many things you can do. I like laminating because, I mean, what I used to do, I used to use clear tape. Like for stickers. So there you go. Let me put this up a little bit. And there you go. It's a little bit wonky right here because it got a little bit folded, but nevertheless, it's still useful. Okay? And then, so I have all of these I have to cut out. And the other ones that I was doing were the Santa Clauses. These are the ones I stamped. And like I said, I'm still trying to figure out. These are the ones that I stamped. And I'm still trying to figure out how to use the color art. I mean, they just, you know, it was just, what was it? I did this one. I was doing shoes, and I could have sworn I put it over here so I can show you. What did I do with it? I wanted to show you. I don't know what I did with it. I had it. Anyway, let me just show you how it looks. Hold on. Okay. So I made these little shoes right here. And what happened was that the color was too, I think I painted it wrong and it just didn't come out right. They're like, you could put them on cupcakes or on top of a cake. You could do whatever you want with these. And, oh, you know what? This would look so cute with some tulle on there. So I'm just trying to put it on my sweater so you can see it better. So I made a whole lot of them in different colors. I don't know what I did with the sheet. I had it. But the colors came out not too good. So I didn't like how the color came out kind of like blotchy. But again, you know, I was still trying to learn how. This one came out okay, but I was still trying to learn how to work with the color art. So I'm going to keep on practicing, you know, with the what are they? They're not color pencils. Color pencils were terrible. So I'm still practicing. I don't know what I did with that sheet. I thought I put it up here. It must have fallen. But, yeah, so what was I talking about? Oh, the color pencils were a no-go. They just didn't do anything at all, you know. And then I used another set of markers that I had, and those didn't work neither. So I was like, no, I'm gonna have to order something else, and I ended up ordering the color art because it had all these different, you know, these different colors. I said, you know what? Let me try that. And well, I always watch this one lady. Her name is Tracy and Bill. Well, she used to be. Her channel was first called the Gifted Appeal. Gift Basket Appeal. That's when I first started watching her because I was into wanting to learn how to make big gift baskets. And she was into that, making gift baskets. And she was pretty good at it too. But then she ended up doing all this other stuff and drawing and stamping. And then she ended up switching her name to Mindless Crafting. That's what she switched her name to. And then I just kept watching her. You know, it's mostly because I really liked how she used the markers. I was like, how did she do that? So I just kept watching her. Yeah, the Gift Basket Appeal. That's how I first started seeing her. As a matter of fact, I saw a lot of people starting there. I mean, I think she has her own stamp company too, I think now. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure she does. Because she's always selling stamps. No, you know, those clear ones? Okay. Got that. So, I mean, if you don't want to go through the sticker route, you know, making stickers like on your Cricut, you can always do this instead. It will be a little bit thicker, that's for sure. You know, it won't be as thin as a sticker. But it will be shiny. That's for sure. You know, you always have to think of... I was always getting into a lot of different methods of doing things. And try to keep myself sane. Because at one point, you know, it's like sometimes they do say it's therapeutic when you get into crafts. Keeps your mind off things, and it does. I started out with crocheting. So when I had my little ones, I was like, you know, wasn't working at the time, and I was going nuts in the house. So I was like, you know what? I need something to occupy my mind. And I did. I ended up learning how to crochet. So, yeah, that helped me out a lot. And then I just started getting into different other things. I got into, what was that one? That took a lot of my time too as well. I don't know if you guys see it. I mean, I really don't see them that much. But plastic canvas. I don't know. It was a big thing back in the day. I was trying to make ornaments and little like party favors, things like that. I made a vase for my sister-in-law. It came out really nice. Yeah, and I was always wanting to make like doll furniture out of plastic canvas. And I bought all these books from Annie's Attic. Annie's Attic, yeah. And I bought a lot of books. But I just, you know, I just hadn't... Oh, and I made a couple of chairs from one of the books. Because I like the chairs. I even made the fabric, the seat out of fabric. And I think it was kind of like some cotton or some kind of filler that I had. And it came out really cute. Little doll furniture. It was really awesome. Because I was always into Barbies and stuff like that. Wanting to make Barbie furniture. And Annie's Attic had that. Well, they also had, what was that called? Annie's, they were crocheted bells. Like not wedding. Well, yeah, they did have a wedding one. But it was the bell of the month. Annie's Attic, and they were like dresses, but they were crocheted, and oh my god, they were so beautiful. I mean, they came out really extended and long. So I ordered those too, and haven't tried my hand on one of those yet, but yeah. But let me see. I just have everything everywhere. Okay, let me see. This is one of them. This is old, guys. This is really old. It's called Annie's Attic. And this was a boutique. And I wanted to learn, you know, do that. Learn how to make the boutique. Everything's in here. The stitch pattern, everything. And I always did like, you know, the carry-all. The carry-all thing. I like this, the case. And I like this one, you know, what is that thing called when you change behind? So that's what I always wanted. But they always used, what is that? The plastic canvas, not the 7 count for sure. but they had one that was thicker than the 7 count. It was like a double, and you always had to use the double plastic canvas. But I could never find it, and the only time I ever found it was in, you had to order it, and then when you ordered it, there was only a few sheets, and they were expensive, and I was like, wow. And the only thing about plastic canvas, if you made a mistake, it wasn't forgiving. There was no way for you to glue it back together. You know, if you missed a row or you cut in certain squares you weren't supposed to. There's no way to glue it together, and you can't thread it because the thread would come right back out. So you had to be very, very careful. But yeah, and I had other doll furniture that I liked, but that was one of them. So okay, so they came out cute. I did like the way they came out. They came out nice and shiny. And this was just with the stamps. That was just with the clear stamp. I don't even remember. Okay. So because this was the picture of the truck. And I try to go, you see how the watercolor looks? You see how nice it looks? It's watercolored. I can't get that. That's what I'm trying to learn how to do. And I know it takes a lot of blending. My truck didn't come out at all like that, but I tried. You know, it didn't come out as red or as green, but yeah. But and I know it looks more like pink, right? It looks more like pink than red. But I mean, they did have red, but I didn't want to take chances. So I know they start out with the light color first, and then you start blending in the darker colors. That's the only thing that I can think of. That's how they use the watercolors. So this is the truck, of course, I just made. And then the other stamp was, of course, oh, it was red. It was, did I cut it out? No, I don't think I did cut it out. Oh, mine was hideous. But anyway, I'll do another one. Then I did the a Christmas wreath. That one came out. I did like the way this one came out. The two-tone colors of green. And then, of course, I made the little Christmas tree. And then a little ornament. So those were the ones I stamped out. Everything else I didn't. Everything else came off of that pad, and I just fuzzy cut it, and I put it on here. So I have all these that I have to cut out later. But I like the way they came out. They came out cute, and I can't wait to cut out some cut some other stuff, and I'll let you know how my cards come out, because I can't wait to use these on a card. Like I said, they're probably going to have like a green, a red, and pink background. Mostly because it has a lot of pink in it here. Yeah. Okay, guys, so that's all I have for you guys today. And I just wanted to hurry up and get something done, because I was like, I really want to work with this, and there's just so many projects that I want to do, and I have like Halloween and Christmas stuff all mixed up together on my tables. Like, you know, I'm here and there, you know. It's like but yeah, trying to get started on those Christmas cards. So that's what I'm trying to get a jump on that. Okay, guys, so like a fish in a sea, so glad you caught me, and I will catch you in my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and definitely comment. Bye-bye.